Alright, hello everyone. This is going to be the shortest second channel discussion ever, and while I'm here, here's all the replay codes for the sets Moonlight did. So, I am planning a main channel video on SWS, or the Splat World Series. And I had this planned beforehand, but this is especially going to be a topic talking about the West versus Japan. That's going to center it, because if you don't know, spoiler alerts for the tournament, all of our Western teams lost. We didn't get one set off of a JP team. We had 12 sets against them in total, and we were not able to win a single one of them. And I will be talking about that. I know there is a whole lot of discussion about that, which is why I'm trying to get it covered in high quality, in more detail, but that will probably take until next Saturday. That will be covering the reasons the Japanese seed has an advantage in terms of improvement and the quality of their scene compared to ours. There will be another one talking about the in-game segments, what exactly they're doing better, and a third one will be on my opinion on if I actually think that our scene will ever be able to beat Japan in a tournament of this scale, going against multiple of their teams. But for now, I want to and I mean very briefly, talk about the idea of like some of the comments that people are putting out, mainly on the idea that we just need to play faster, which is, guys, the top teams, one, already know this, and two, playing faster is not that simple. This is the equivalent of saying just don't die at lower levels of play. How you play faster matters. It matters a lot. There are a lot of ways to play faster. Lower level teams can play very fast if they pick something like 4 splooshes and just hold forward. You'll play faster than the Japanese teams, but that doesn't mean you're playing better. Of course, the game is better the faster you play it. That is a general rule. But you have to know how to do it, and that is always going to be something that's a little bit more complicated than it seems. Secondly, while this result might be surprising for a lot of viewers, for most players, this really wasn't. We haven't fought Japan for a while, but West versus Japan is not something new to this scene. Our scene being underdogs aren't really new here, and us being stomped in a tournament like this is also not new. I'm glad it's reinvigorated a lot of people with motivation. I'm glad it sparked a bit of discussion, but also I feel like people are getting a little too doomer about this. This is not a new situation for us, and if anything, it's been a while since we've been put in this situation, which is what I think is causing this kind of reaction, but it's not new. Hopefully we'll get more events versus Japan in the future, and hopefully we'll be able to play better in the future, but besides that, that's all I have to say for now, and I promise I do have a lot more to say on this topic, but I really want to make sure I can get everything organized and shown off properly in its own main channel video, so I will see you all then with my full take on it. For now, I hope these disclaimers were able to be put out there, and, we'll see what happens from here. Thank you.